is going to be my video walk around of the 2019 Ford Expedition Limited Max. Now, as you can see, Ford redesigned the front end headlights here, gave it a nice wrapped around feel. They stay with the standard front end there, the clip. All Ford vehicles now pretty much come standard with this vent to cool off the brakes. It's a real nice touch. You can see the Ford Limited Expedition rims right here. These come with Toyo Open Countries. This one comes in silver. It has the automatic folding rear view mirrors. This is a big vehicle. You get the privacy glass in the back. A slim line roof rack. We have your Max badging here. Parking sensors. Rear view camera. Under here we have a hitch. It's underneath that cover. Got your Expedition badging. Have your capless gas cap. As you'll notice when I go to get in this, it has the automatic running boards. So now as we step inside, you can see full leather trim. This one is almost all the way decked out as far as options go. There is what's called a stealth package, which comes with all black, and then the trim right here, all the stitching is double stitched, and it's also red. So this vehicle doesn't have that, but it has pretty much everything else except for the sunroof. This vehicle does not have a sunroof. So as you'll see right here, we have a fully leather wrapped heated steering wheel. We're going to go from left to right here. On the left hand side of the vehicle, you have your door controls for getting in and out of the vehicle. We have a pocket down here, which is pretty large. We have the B&O sound system. We'll get to that in a minute. You have all your window controls right here on the left. This button right here will automatically fold the mirrors. We'll fold both sides. You can lock out the mirrors here and adjust your mirrors here. You have your lock and unlock buttons here with 3 memory settings for your seats. On the left of the steering wheel here, we have the automatic tailgate button. We also have the seat button for the back seats to drop them. You can drop them from the front, which is a nice touch. We have your headlight controls here. Most people leave them on automatic. I personally drive around with the marker lights on. You have some dimming settings right here for your instrument panel. Right here you have your electronic parking brake here, and you also have your pedal height adjustment here. Now looking at your steering wheel, I'm going to start it up here. Looking at your steering wheel, we have your infotainment controls here on the left. You have your cruise control settings, on, off, resume, set, plus or minus right here on the left. There's also, with the stealth package, you get adaptive cruise control. This has cruise control, but it has the standard cruise control. With adaptive cruise control, you can stay a certain distance behind the vehicle in front of you, which is a nice touch. On the right here, you have all your volume controls for your entertainment system. And then down here, we have the hands-free controls for your sync and for your mobile devices. So up here on the instrument panel here, you can see we have a tachometer on the left, and then we have a speedometer on the right. You have a few gauges here with vehicle temperature, oil temperature, your cooling temperature, your gas, and then your PSI for your turbo, which is a nice touch that they added that. So using the button right here on the left, you can go through the infotainment to get all the information that you need. We will be testing this vehicle for 0 to 60 in top speed runs coming up here in a day or two. But you can go through the settings and basically look over all the pertinent information that you need. Check your towing status, your off-road settings with your power distribution. If you were going to take this off-road, it tells you what angles you were at. So it's really nice. It's got a lot of settings here. So now we return to the gauge view. You can press up or down to check out your settings. So we got transmission temperature, tire PSI, digital speedometer, your engine info, which is, I guess, comes in handy, and then your transmission temperature. Moving to the middle here, you got a shallow little cup for cell phone or little odds and ends, whatnot. You have your B&O speaker package. You have Sync 3. There's a lot of info on here. We have your downhill assist button. We have your traction control button. We have your hazard button. We have the automatic start and stop button. On the Platinum version, or even the Stealth version, there is another button in here for lane assist, to keep your vehicle in the lane. So going through, I do like how with the Sync 3 and the Ford manufactured these systems to be mostly touchscreen, but also give the option to have manual buttons, because it is nice not to have to go through the whole touchscreen and booger this all up, and it's just really nice. So we got your radio, your volume controls. Down here we have your dual climate control settings, front and rear, all your AC and power settings. We have ventilated seats, and we also have heated seats. Typically, if this was closed, it'll look like this. It's sort of like this plasticky fake wood feel to it. When you push that forward, you have a wireless charger, which is new to me. I haven't used one yet until today, so I'm going to be playing with it the next couple days as I have this vehicle. But anybody leave a comment below if you have any tips for wireless charging, because right now it feels like my phone has to be on. I can't leave it locked and wirelessly charging, so I'm not sure about that. But if anybody has any tips, please leave them in the comment section below. We have your cup holders here, which also can be closed. We have your shifter button here. A lot of people like this new shifter because it's out of the way and it's very streamlined and it doesn't take up very much space at all. So if it was in manual mode, this is how you shift the gears up and down right there. Now we have your drive mode settings right here. It's in 2 high, and we also have 4 automatic if we want. So taking control of the drive mode button will allow you to, if you look up here on the dash panel, will allow you to change the drive mode settings. So you got normal mode, you have economy mode, you have sport mode, you have towing and hauling mode, you have mud and ruts mode, you have sand mode, you have grass, gravel, and snow mode, which is really nice. You could change these on the fly to give your vehicle a different feel for your driving needs. Coming over here, all these seats are leather and fully powered. So right here we have actual 2 storage bins, one on top, one on bottom. I don't know why they separated them, or why they just didn't give you a bigger glove box to start with, but they gave you a storage bin up top there. Up above, it's hard to see. Alright, so we have your lighting options right here. You have the ability to turn off the lights if you don't want the lights coming on when you open the door. Turn off the lights altogether. You have a little sunglass holder up here. And these are also your microphones for your wireless connectivity, so that the people you are talking to on the phone can hear you. Your center console is actually very large. Probably one of the largest center consoles I've ever seen, other than like a Hummer H2. So you have that right there. There's a lot of space. These cup holders are actually for the back seats, and we'll get to that. So you open up your center console here. There's some holders there for some pens. You have this tray that moves back and forth. It's got a rubbery mat inside it, which is nice. This also comes out to reveal a huge storage bin. You could probably fit 36 beers in here. It's crazy. So that storage bin comes in and out and also slides back and forth, give you a lot of space. You could fit like 2 of my dogs in there. So we're gonna hop in the back seat. Okay, opening up the door to the back seat here, we have nice B&O sound system here, a handle to get in. Like I said, the automatic step comes in handy. This also comes in handy. One touch button to bring the seat forward so that you can get in the third row. That is a really nice feature. It makes getting and accessing the back of the vehicle very, very easy. All you got to do, hit that one button and then slide it forward. It's really, really nice. So I had the seat let's see here. On this model, the back seats aren't automatic. They do have that option available, but I have the seat set where I would need to sit in it in the front if I was driving. Now I am 6'2". With me in the back seats, I have a good 4 or 5 inches of leg room, so there's plenty of room. I feel like this is a very decent amount of space for the backseat passengers. Back here we have media controls, its own climate control system, and these back seats are also heated, which my daughter is going to love, especially in the morning when I take her to school. Now for the third row, I've already sat back here. You have roughly the same amount of space back here. What's nice is you have a USB adapter port for your passengers to be able to plug in their electronics. You have push button adjustment for the seats itself. As you can see, when you push these buttons, they are power recline to give the most amount of comfort for your passengers. All in all, this is a very nice vehicle. This model didn't come with a sunroof, but beggars can't be choosers. Now, as far as the tailgate is fully automatic. They're doing a little construction at the end of my road, so I'm going to talk to you about it in here. There's a couple ways to open it. You can do the power foot liftgate thing where you put your foot underneath the vehicle and it'll open up. You can also open it up from up front. You can open it up from the button that's in the back of the vehicle, and you can also open it up with the key fob. Fully power, fully automated, and back there is buttons, and I'll show you those. With all this storage space back here, I have more than I do in my Explorer. But back here we have buttons to raise and lower the seats. These seats will go down automatically with the touch of one button. Headrest drop and everything. Also back here, you can lower those seats with the touch of a button, which is another nice feature. Alright guys, so and then to get this tailgate down, you can do it a lot of different ways, but I just like to hit the button up here to make the vehicle close it by itself. Now this vehicle comes equipped with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. It has the upgraded version of it, so it has 400 horsepower with 470 foot-pounds of torque. So it's a little beefed up. This vehicle is rather large. I plan on taking this and getting it weighed to show you exactly what it weighs. Going through its motions, we're going to do 0 to 60, 0 to 100. We're also going to do some top speed runs in this thing. And so far I'm pretty impressed. I actually like it. I like the space. If it wasn't like $78,000, I would own one. But for a vehicle that you know, they gave me so I could drive around while my vehicle's in the shop, I can't complain. This is a very nice vehicle. It's a lot better than the Hyundai Santa Fe that they gave me the first time. So it's really nice. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I want to make sure you smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. What do you think of this vehicle? If you guys want to see, I have this vehicle for a couple days. If you guys want to see me do a particular video with this vehicle while I have it, just let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for stopping by, and remember, it's not what you drive, as long as you enjoy the ride. See you next time.